July 12th, Taos, New Mexico, July 12th. I am right now just traveling. I don't have a house or anything. I have just my backpack. I'm trying to get away like from this attention around me. I think it's like some kind of program that caused me pressure to my like emotional and spiritual and mental pressure. And I would say like I'm not being paranoid because I know like some kind of observation is happening to everybody, like phones have cameras and microphones and satellites. It's like whatsoever. That's what Snowden and Assange we were talking about. But in this case, it's just insane. It's just I remember this movie called Truman Show and also The Game. So it's like you know, like everything artificial, everything like scenes, and like I think like here in Taos is more agents than citizens. So it's rather agent or informator, like I mean person who inform the agencies. You asking like, hey Daniel, you are so important or what? Like why they're stalking you, what they want for you? I don't know. Like even here in this park, here's the police car nearby. It's hard to find a place even like with no police around. They just, you know, like cars and stuff like everywhere. It was like same in Shasta. I came like from Shasta to Taos like a week ago. In Shasta it was insane, especially at night. Like for example, I'm leaving the bar or something and I just like cars, they following me, like cars, they following me and even like trying to contact, like blind me with lights and like following me, and I was just trying to get out, you know, and they just following me, and I get like, I checked, I was hiding, and at night it wasn't like any much traffic in this like little town, but when I came out, the cars, I was laying in the bushes, and some like people with flashlights were looking for me, yeah, it's just insane. And somebody even said, if we wanted you to be dead, you'll be dead by now, so don't worry. Kind of like that. I mean, dude. Right, so as I said, like I don't know what they want from me, and like the only thing I'm political like refugee. I used to be. I got my green card a year ago, and I'm just trying to live my life, and it just happened like since all this bullshit started like in the world, and I think it was just all these people just started to follow me. I mean, I remember it was like suspicious, like sometimes we were suspicious in LA when I lived in LA. Even 4 years ago, it was just I noticed we had RV like truck parked in near our apartment for a longer time. I thought it was some kind like party van, you know. And other people said like somebody broke in our room in our apartment, and yeah, and also I was like suspicious about some woman, because like I know they use a woman to get information for you, you know, to establish the connection, and they like to break out. So it's the worst when they hire the woman like to to expose love and stuff, and then it's happened like it's kind of artificial and suspicious. This is the MK Ultra program. So the first step they have like to break your mind, the breakdown, and then like you like create new personality or something. So for that they use like a lot of religious stuff, like spiritualism, like sacrifice your ego, love, peace, like God, and surrender, and let it go. But basically just cool. So I think like this agencies, they're using like God's name in their behalf, and they like use this like cool thing to brainwash people, and especially like giving them drugs like LSD and DMT to program and reprogram the mind. So they even said like you can live your own life. I mean, I don't remember like the quote, but it was something like that. Like he said like I have to take like DMT to have successes in my life, and rather way if I try to live my way, it will be like nothing, it will be suffering. So he said like do like we say, like take our drugs and like be like programmed or something. So it's almost like, I mean, I remember in Germany after war in Stasi, they say they have like they had a case for everybody back then. All right, like in 70s. Just imagine what they have right now. I mean, everybody is agents right now. They're using like some kind of even images, like for example Grateful Dead. I think like most of the people with like Grateful Dead like images are some kind of involved with this operation, and I'm not even like know what they want from me, because like I'm nobody. I never get involved with like anything suspicious, like and I even left Russia, like I left my country because of that. And in here, I mean, what they want from me? Oh, actually, what I think they're trying like to build a case against me. So they want like, because like they taking pictures, for example, with no consent. For example, like they say like, oh, left like let's hang, right? And then somebody just like came out of nowhere and taking like the picture with flashlight, for example, like no consent, no ask, just straightforward in the face. Or like a lot of pictures like in the face, like in the face with no consent. Like just imagine like somebody just like you're talking with, or like stranger, and they just like take the camera and just like make a picture in your face, like I know they're making like observation, like hiding observations, but like in the face, like straightforward. Also I noticed it's not only like FBI and CIA agents. I noticed like people from FSB. Привет, ребята. Here, I don't know, like you probably work together with this. I mean, all your questions, like where you from, вы говорите по-русски, and I mean, people, you just don't know how to make friends. You just so artificial, and you just like robots asking for more info, for more intel. And also I noticed like people from UK intelligence, like Mi6 or something, and German intelligence. I think they work together, like UK and German and USA and Russia. But I don't understand like why so much attention. I mean just leave me alone. I mean, imagine all this pressure like you causing, all this stress. I feel exhausted, I feel exposed, I have a skin rash. I notice like when I have like high stress levels, even if I can control myself, my skin starting like to get more rash. So it's happened like year before, and yeah, I mean, I noticed you're following, and the worst thing when they're trying like to establish like friendships, so somebody like appears in your life and making the friends and something, but actually like spying with you, spying on you, and the worst thing if it's like woman and a girl. By the way, like girls, it's interesting, like, so I live like in some kind of like social bubble. So imagine like nobody want to speak with you, like, and somebody just appear and force this connection. So they're making like loneliness, causing loneliness, and then when agents starting like to communicate with you, you feel like lonely, and you feel like this attachment and neediness to this person. And then they like teach you like compassion and love and believe and trust, but they actually use these qualities like to get more info out of you. And especially, as I said, like women, they just, I don't know how they did that, but they actually like blocked all my connection with women, and then they trying like to get from me something when some girl like starting to be active with me. So later it appears she's like working with somebody else. So they I mean, they're trying to make people like hungry, and then they give like candy or something, and of course you try to get that. Actually, this is the worst thing, how this intels works, this intelligence, they work. They never do anything like active and actions. They provoke, they always provoke you. They making environment, and they take their time, but they want you to act, and then they just, okay, you acted, but they actually provoke you. It's hard to tell like examples or something, but as like this hunger example. So like you make person hungry, and then like so hungry, as person like goes stealing or something, and they, oh, okay, he's a bad man or something, right? So this kind of example, they never do like straightforward. They always like hide in shadows. They're always like provoking, and all of them, I mean, I'm not, it's maybe it's not like only this group I mentioned, like FBI, CIA, FSB, MI6, like German intelligence, I don't remember. I think it's Indian too, because like all this, I don't want to take like all this religion and stuff. I don't want to make anybody, I don't want to like arouse anybody this political and religion questions, but I mean this kind of brainwash have religion like aspect, you know, like fasting and like chanting and this mantras and praying and affirmation and manifestation and drugs and like surrender, let it go, higher self, blah blah blah. Okay, so I mean, it could be good, but if intelligence use like religion and name of God, like to they're basically like all this black ops, they're like gods, right? And they control, and they like super controlling, and they actually more, you say like I am paranoid. No, they're more paranoid than me. If something out of control, they're starting like to panic, like, oh my, they had a script or something, and if something going out of the script, oh my, it just starting like they're starting scary starting, like almost there. So it's actually easy to provoke them too. But I'm not like here to playing games. I want just like to get out. I mean, I don't. Since I'm refugee, I can't go back to Russia. Свободу Хованскому, свободу Навальному. Liberty to Navalny Alexei, and liberty to Yuri Khovansky and other people who treated like for freedom of speech in Russia, in every country. So no, guys, I won't go to Russia, but you trying probably to make a case against me to deport me or something, or use me like political like case or something. And I know like I mean I know actually how it works. You building case long time. So like every time I cross, and every time like you pee or something, you're making pictures and all these little things. They do like pictures and evidence, and a lot of evidence for years. I mean, using this technique, you can build like case against anybody. I know, and someday some guy or girl will come and say, "Hey, Daniel, like we have a, like this big case against you, so you have to listen to us and work for us." No, guys, no. I mean, I'm aware about how we work, and I know like, and I mean, it just I mean, I'm sorry, I don't want to criticize. I respect your work. I know like you're humans and people like everybody else, and I hope so. And I know you have feelings and stuff, but how you work with other people is just inhumane. It's just too hard, too pressure, and no human kindness and stress levels. I mean, when people just staring at you in the black sunglasses, like in the movies, like Agent Smiths, like everywhere, and they're doing the same thing because like they have levels of agents. So first layer of agents, they're like agents who looks like agents, like tall guys with glasses, and they just like staying like super close to you and staring or trying to get like they're trying to like push you like energetically. The second is just like people who trying to get like into like communication with you, like dialogue, so you probably will not understand. They're like undercover. And a third group is just like you never even like think about their agents, but they are also, as I say, this is just like this phone and everybody phone and microphones and cameras and satellites, and they like, and what happened, so it was some kind of camping, and I tried just like to put the wood in the fire, which is like already existed, the fire, and they started like shouting and yelling, and in the end they called federal agents, like, or something like from government, like, because I took the wood, or it was insane. I mean, all this like scene and drama, like, I mean, but I feel like I don't know even how I feel, like, because like I'm not even like deserve this attention, like the federals, and why they even, I mean, you're nice guys. I mean, I enjoy the conversation. I like you're smart and you're teaching a lot of stuff, but how you make pressure, and it's not like, and no bueno, guys. I love you guys, but it's too much, and also as I said, like I noticed people like Russian speakers, and they're trying like to get in, like, oh, you speak Russian, so I'm speak Russian, so we are friends. No, I mean, it doesn't matter like if you're from St. Petersburg or from Russia, or it just, I mean, if you're asking like where I'm from and what's my ID number or something, and only because we are like from the same place. No, I mean, it doesn't work like that. I actually don't even like, I'm not even sure all people I ever had, like my friends here, they probably get some kind of involvement with this program or something. But I don't know what they want from this program. They say like some kind of reprogramming. Oh, actually, I noticed. I mean, don't assume I'm crazy or something, but so they can read your mind. So it's like mind police, like in 1984. So I noticed like I'm not sure it's everywhere, but in some places they have a ability to like read your mind, and no matter like what you think on Russian, on English or something, but they can read your mind. It's like collective consciousness, collective field, and they read your mind. And for example, if your mind is like, if you're thinking about something like proactive or something, you know, bad or intolerant or something, they starting like to make these waves. They basically like change the face, the face image and body language change when I think other way. I mean, it sounds super complicated, but like imagine like you imagine telepathy, but one way. So like Xavier from X-Men, like you can read the minds, but your mind can be read it. And this is insane. I mean, just imagine like somebody get in your brain, in your mind, and every thought, and you have to control your thoughts, because like when they can catch this thing, they kind of like record it or something, extract. And I even like hear how they like comment like, oh, he thought about that. Oh, I mean, it's my fucking deal, like what I think about it. I mean, just this tell me one thing, where I ever had a consent or sign up for any of this bullshit. It was in political asylum or where, I don't remember, like please show me, because I never had a consent to mess with my brain, to mess with my mind, to it's no funny. It's just like this messing with drugs. It's not funny. Messing with brain, with mind, it's not funny. Messing with lives, it's not funny. I mean, look at me right now. I mean, I'm trying to escape, but I'm from even watch. I mean, I feel like I'm, you know, there's like movies when somebody just like road movie and always like running on the road because like they hiding from the police because they like escape the prison or something. But I'm just a regular guy. I don't have anything. I mean, something could happen with me after this video, but I don't know, like people like, I mean, I feel like I'm in the prison right now. I can go whichever I can go, but I know I can't do anything. I know I can't meet real people. I know I can't like be free. I know I can't be like with no observation. And yeah, and this mind control, this thoughts reading, this is insane. This is insane. They call it like reprogramming or something, like MK Ultra or, but I mean, this is, I never had a consent for that. All right. I know a lot of people like they suffered of this program, and even as I said, like even when you have sex, they making like videos or something and making records of your intimate, like, you know, intimate words and speeches, like with your loved ones, what you can share with only with your family, actually by the family. I know everything, like everything what I talk with my mom and dad and family, by the phone all everything recorded, because like I noticed they know something that I never share with anybody except my family. But since I use like mobile phone and all these applications, they basically can read everything personal. Again, I never had a consent. I never I never would agree for that. All right. And I think they want like me use me as like political like political pawn or something, like, but no, guys, no. I don't work for that side. I don't work for that side. I don't work for any side. I for myself. Just leave me alone, right? I'm not interested with your BS. With all respect, but just leave me alone. And it's a lot of strange things happening, like all this last events in the world. But I mean, if you're just a person and if you want like to live like free normal life and have like freedom of the speech, it's not like much. Just have relationships and friends and love and this what you was talking about, like compassion, acceptance and tolerance and all this like principles. But the art of working in real life, I can see that I can't. I think it's just blah blah blah, like blah blah blah, just for to manipulate like people. And please leave me alone. And I'm making this video just because like I don't feel safe right now. I don't feel free, and just for any case, I'm making this video with no offense, with all respect. But let's see how everything will be. Thank you, love you.